squirrel. You focus on that squirrel because he's looking at you. The wind is blowing. The wind is blowing it. Oh my. Oh, look at there. Hey y'all. I'm at Stone Mountain Park. Hey y'all. How you doing? Well, today I had my first physical therapy for my back. And it went pretty well. I was excited going because I know every time I go, I will be getting stronger and stronger. So yeah, I'm very, very excited. So today I rode the bike and I rode that for 11 minutes. And then I did the squat, sit down in the chair, back up, sit down in the chair, back up. And then she wanted to see how far I could bend over forward, how far I could bend over sideways, left and right, and then how much I can twist, like I had my arms straight out with my hands together, and I turned to the left, turned to the right, and she said I did good, for after having surgery over a month ago. So yeah, today, first day. Tomorrow I go see my primary care physician for a follow-up, after the back surgery. And then the next day after that, I go back to physical therapy. So I go to physical therapy right now twice a week. So I keep you informed on how it's going. And always remember that we are responsible for our own actions. Go get tested to know your status. Let's see what we got. Trying to find something for Mother's Day, y'all. Hey, y'all look at that onesie. It's red. Look, y'all. Oh, look at that. The back is like that. Stuff is so damn packed. Brand new, y'all. Still got the tag on it. See this right here. It's cute. Yeah, look at that. Let's see. What's the difference? So, down here. Let's see what size I need. Oh my. Yeah. Wow, look at that. That's nice. Look at these pants. I like how wide-legged they are. See that right here. Look. They got the brown and then the green. Isn't that cute? I'm out here walking to get my exercise on. Hey y'all, so I'm out here walking, getting my exercise on. Cause I had back surgery, but I feel good. I feel good. Feels good out here. Alright, y'all. I made it up the hill. Yes, I did. with no problems.
I would say, if you believe in God, take as much pressure off of yourself as you can and apply that pressure to Him. If you believe in God, then you know that in His books, He's got certain contractual obligations as well. There's certain things He has to do in certain situations, and it's okay if you put Him in those situations. It's okay for you to say, I believe there's a God. I believe that if there is, He loves me and He would help me in this situation. It is impossible for you to do that and then watch something happen and not know where that comes from. So any artist, I would just say, make sure that your relationship with God is one of the relationships that you're also working on, whether it's spouse, kids, everything else. Make sure to pay attention to your relationship with God, because it really is the difference maker in how things turn out. Everybody doesn't serve God. Some people serve the devil, and they put Him in positions, and it's terrible to say, but if that person has a better relationship with Satan than you do with God, that's your fault too.
Dinner. Yum. Hey y'all. I have something I want to read to you. I'm gonna see if I can get it right. The definition of prayer. And it's in a book that I'm reading called Live a Praying Life. It's by Jennifer Kennedy Dean. And she goes to say, to bring my prayers into alignment with His purposes. I had to redefine prayer completely. If prayer is not for the purpose of moving God to my point of view, what is prayer? If I can't change God, why should I pray? Interesting. A new definition of prayer began to emerge in my life and thinking. Prayer is not begging, pleading, convincing, or twisting God's arm. Prayer is not a way to get God to do what we want Him to do when we want Him to do it. I had been telling God what to do, expressed in religious sounding words, and expecting Him to obey me. When He didn't obey me, I was disappointed in Him. Prayer, I learned, is not expecting God to carry out my decisions. Prayer is not giving God instructions to follow. Pray is to let Jesus glorify His name in the midst of our needs, writes O. Hillsbury in his book, Prayer. Prayer is simply opening our lives to God, acknowledging our total dependence on Him. Prayer is not limited to a segment of our lives or to a scheduled event in our days. It is an attitude of receptivity in which we live every moment, being open to Him at all times. It is living in the presence of God, always in the process of being reshaped and recreated by Him. I hope you got something from that.
Yeah.